Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. Today we will be reviewing the first ODI between South Africa and Pakistan. In the end, it was a cliffhanger, went till the last ball. It should have been an easy chase for Pakistan. Babar Azam and Imam Ulaq set the platform. A wonderful 100 from Babar Azam. Exquisite shots. His timing was impeccable. It was brilliant batting, and Imam Ulaq accompanied him really well as well. He made 70. 103 for Babar Azam. But after that, everything went kind of downhill for Pakistan. But then Rizwan and Shadab put on a partnership, and Rizwan's getting 40 runs. Shadab was a bit lucky; he got dropped as well, but he managed to make 33. And in the end, he also threw his wicket. But Fahim Ashraf guided the team home, and it was a 3-wicket win for Pakistan. I look at one stage so comfortable. I think they're 100 and what was it, 186 for one, and then Babar Azam got out. So they were cruising at one stage. Brilliant batting at the top, but then yes, the finish will be worrying for Pakistan. Nortje, I think, bowled brilliantly, picked up 4 wickets. Him, Rabada, even Quinton de Kock, I think, even Ngidi, I think they're going to the IPL now after this game. But Nortje in particular is very impressive. The short ball he bowled really well. Rabada slightly expensive in the end. I think he started really well with the ball. Couldn't pick up. He picked up 1 wicket, but couldn't pick up more. But in the end, he was a bit at the depth. At the depth, he was slightly expensive. But yeah, I think if you look at the first innings, South Africa were in big trouble, 55 for 4. Pakistan bowled really well. Afridi with the new ball, him and Hasnain, I think they bowled really well, picked up a few wickets there, put pressure on South Africa. And I think Fahim Ashraf was the pick of the bowlers for me, to be very honest with you. His economy rate was 2.78. In 9 overs he just gave 25 runs. Really good bowling, stump to stump. Got the ball to shape as well. I think he bowled magnificently. But yeah, South African trouble, 55 for 4, and then Van der Dusen and David Miller put on a fantastic partnership. They worked the singles, doubles. They found the boundaries when needed. And, Van der Dusen showing his class. He's a really good batsman. We can see his talent coming out now. Yes, I think maybe he can improve his strike rate later on. But this innings, under pressure, it shows a lot. When you can bat like this, when your team needs you, I think it speaks a lot of you as a player. And credit to him, 123 of 134 balls. It was a fantastic innings. And he took South Africa to a respectable score. Miller, 50 of 56. Ideally, he would have liked to finish it off, stayed there, and maybe take the score to close to 300. But I think the top order will be a bit disappointed. They messed up. I think Quinton de Kock and Markham both got starts, but threw it away. Should have carried on. It was a good track to bat on, and 50 for 4. When you're in that kind of position, it's always difficult to get to 300. They could have, but I think 300 was needed on this kind of pitch, and the top order has to be blamed for that. I think Van der Dusen and Miller did their job as much as they could, and I think Van der Dusen is shaping up to become an extremely good batsman. I think he's the next big thing coming out of South Africa. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, a wonderful game. If you look at Pakistan's innings, like we mentioned, they lost an early wicket as well of Fakhar Zaman, but Imam Ulaq and Babar Azam, they worked the singles. They didn't look trouble at all. Like I don't think there was any play and misses that much. There wasn't any close calls. They worked the singles. I think in the first 10 overs, the scores around 20, 29, 2.9 run rate, but they picked it up. They didn't panic. That's the best thing. And that's the difference between the two innings. I think South Africa lost too many wickets early on, whereas Pakistan lost it in the end. But by that time, the game was almost over. Yes, they made it really close, and it should have not gone till that last ball. If you're a Pakistani fan, you'd be a bit worried, a lot of nerves unnecessarily, but it just shows that if you don't give wickets in the power play, you can catch up to any run rate. And Babar Azam, Imam Ulaq did exactly that. They found the gaps with ease. And another, match-winning 100 for Babar Azam. But I think he'll be talking to his boys and telling them, they need to finish it off better, especially after he got out the middle order, should have done better. Some loose shots. Imam Ulaq, again, he also played a loose shot pull. He tried to pull it was big on him and he got out. Rizwan, Danish Aziz, Asif Ali, Shadab, all, they could have done better. They shouldn't have thrown their wickets like that, especially when you're in a winning position, right? It wasn't like they're chasing 350, 400. So need to be a bit more careful, Pakistan, but they'll take that win. I think their captain batted brilliantly, and I think the bowled as well fantastically well. South Africa, a lot of work to do. Van der Dusen is still there, so he's gonna be key for the next 2 ODIs. They're missing a lot of players. They won't have that Nokia effect, that Rabada effect. They'll be missing them for sure. Quinton de Kock won't be there to give them starts, so they'll have to pull up their socks. It's going to be a difficult task for them in this series. And this Pakistan team has shown that they come here to win, and they've already started off brilliantly. The visitors, and they're looking favorites now to win this series, especially with players now missing. They beat them with a full team, and with players missing, Pakistan even have further edge now as well. So credit to them. I think they're looking like a good unit. There are some weaknesses there, of course, but it made for some exciting cricket, some really good performances as well. Apart from Babar Azam, like I mentioned, Fahim Ashraf, Imam Mullah, Hasnain impressed with the new ball. What's his name? I think even Shaheen Afridi picked up wickets. So there's some exciting talent there. Expecting to see some more solid performances. I think Pakistan are favorites to win this series, but let's see how it goes. Hoping for some more thrillers. This was an exciting game, nonetheless. When there's a lot of mistakes, it actually makes it more exciting. It takes the game even closer. South Africa will be happy with the way they fought back, but they'll have to do better. Initially they have to start better with the bat and the ball. So let's see how that goes. Thank you so much for joining me, and catch you after the second ODI. Take care.